the one or two of you that are watching. We're continuing with some Cold Steel. I did start streaming a lot later than I thought I would. I arrived from class super late. And I arrived home and I said, I'm tired. And more than anything, I'm hungry. So I said, sure, I can stream right now, but I'll be starving for the whole 2 hours. So I said, no. I'm gonna eat first, and then I'm gonna stream. And sure, that would mean that, you know, the stream is a little late, but whatever. Just Nappa saying hello. Hasueda saying hello, hello. Hello. How is everybody? Peace and love to all of you. I'll do a Ringo Starr style. Every other, 1 or 2 sentences is always like, peace and love, all of you. I don't want your fan mail. I will throw it away. Peace and love. That's like Ringo Starr's, most famous video on YouTube. It's I remember back in the day when, YouTube was, new. It probably wasn't even, 5 years old at the time. And I would always come across this Ringo Starr video that was, a minute, yeah, it was just, a minute long. And it was like, hello, no more fan mail, I throw it away, peace and love to all, I love you all, I don't want your fan mail. But anyway, we're continuing on with some more Cold Steel. Hasueda saying, I do like this opening. It's a good opening, visually it's really awesome. The music, needs work. It sounds like generic high school anime. That song could literally be the theme song to any fucking anime that features teenagers in high school, but, you know, visually, I think it's really, really great. They use the 2D assets to their advantage. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just I don't know. It's how a lot of fighting games do it, right? It's just the still images of them just moving around with flashing lights. But it's well done here. It's well done. But anyway, last time when we left off, we had a bit of a situation with Elise, our sister. Our totally not blood-related sister, that probably has a thing for us. She ran off, and she accidentally ended up summoning, some big badass piece of armor with no head. And so we turned into Rock into the Blood Edge, and we defeated it. And then we didn't. We reverted back to normal, and you have to fight it the hard way. And, you know, even Patrick, the world's most famous dickhead, Patrick, just came in, and even he helped us out a little bit. And so, yeah, that happened. And then, a few days passed, and everyone's like, oh, we're doing the test now. They kind of skipped over some stuff. It's I kind of wanted to know what happened to Elise after that. Hasueda saying, Cold Steel 3 actually uses full animation for the opening, it seems. Awesome. That's good. Yeah, it seems like for the Cold Steel 1 opening, it's they're taking, pictures, still images of the characters, and then doing, almost puppet-style animation. You know, where the dude is more, you know, the picture's usually like this, right? But then they always do some, you know, kind of like how the Hyperdimension Neptunia games do it, how they kind of just move the arm a little bit, and they move very slowly, and then the mouth, I am talking right now, I am alive. You know, just very subtle, small little movements. It's not like a full-on anime animation, you know? But anyway. We're back here, you know, doing the typical test that we always do. This time it's a little different. Sarah is telling us to pair up with somebody. Anybody. Because apparently the test is only done with 2 people at a time. And so, just because I am the fucking horny motherfucker that I am, and, you know, I just go with what makes the most sense to me, I have decided to pair up with Alyssa. Because if Elise is not here, then Alyssa will have to do. And then Laura and Fee, they got their own drama going on over there, so I kind of just want to go for the blatantly obvious love interest right now. And so I really, you know, they're giving us this opportunity to, you know, equip some new stuff or whatever, but I really don't feel like I need to. I mean, you got these new fiber boots, I guess. Put them on, what the hell. Oh, there we go, glittering mules. You can wear that. Oh, that brings down my defense by a lot. White blouse, but it brings up ADF and evasion. Not by much. Well, actually, I guess that is a good amount. But for minus 55 defense, yikes. No, I'd rather not. And so when it comes to our orbments, I have a lot of attacks on me, and then Alyssa has a lot of healing. Well, by a lot I mean Tiara and Thelis. Tiara is usually more than enough, and she has some, you know, status changes and some attacks. Not the best, but you know, she's kind of well-rounded. She has a little bit of everything. Rina's mostly just attacks. Like, literally just attacks, and anything that isn't an attack is like a passive ability. You know, like Flame Tongue has like the Strength Plus and Defense Plus and all that stuff. So yeah, nothing that we can necessarily, you know, use. For items, we never use items, so like if worse comes to worse, then we can literally just, you know, shove our hands down our pockets and see what we can find. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna come across, and if we die, it doesn't matter. We literally just saved right here, so let's just begin the practical exam. Alright, let's begin. Our subscriber count is actually increasing little by little. It does suck. For some reason, Streamlabs just doesn't update the little bar that I have down there. Like, I have to like manually change it, which kind of sucks. For some reason, it's just not working. But so far we have 1,221 subscribers, which is great. Every day is going up by like 2 or 3, so that's always good to see. Obviously, a lot of people leave, but a lot of people come back. So sometimes I kind of get stuck in like, you know, the same little range. But we've been growing, especially since every single video has been kind of like a more isolated, singular video, like the reviews, like the Omawari review. I got like already 2 other games that I want to review. So you know, if I continue on with this pace on the main channel, I think we're gonna grow just fine. And then just leaving like the super important, like meaningful series to the main channel, like Persona, Simran Kagura, and all that stuff. And then anything else, we can kind of just leave it to the second channel, and then that'll have an audience of its own, because that's all people that are interested in like 5-hour-long, you know, live stream archives, you know, something that doesn't necessarily fit with kind of like what I want to do on the main channel now. Of course, with some obvious exceptions. Instructor Sarah is saying, your opponents today will be, let's see, how about Laura and Fee? We'll go with them. Oh, great. The 2 people that kind of sort of hate each other, but not really, are teaming up. They have to team up to fight against us. Okay, hi. Yeah, she might be making it a little too obvious. I mean, it's gonna be even more obvious when we get the inevitable field study where the 2 of them are gonna be in the same team. With us. And then we're gonna have to fucking fix their problems. This should make for an interesting battle, if nothing else. Laura and Fee have a clear advantage when it comes to strength and speed. Yeah, Fee is the speedy one, Laura is the strengthy one. Strengthy, that's a word. For some reason, the viewer counter is not really updating, despite the fact that I have 3 people talking to me in the chat already, so I don't know what's happening. They're both formidable opponents, and they're both formidably hot as well. I think we have a good chance of winning this one and getting a nice erection. I'm the only guy here. There's like 3 other girls. 4 girls, if you can count Sarah. Holy shit, it's like a harem anime. I'm in heaven right now. Too bad that I'm too stupid to fucking realize what's happening here. Or maybe I'm just too much of a gentleman. No idea. As long as we make good use of our combat links, this fight ought to be ours for the taking. Right. Let's use our bonds. Use the power of friendship and love to win this fight. Take your positions. Break out my... Where were you hiding that bow and arrow? Where was I hiding my sword? Yeah, like, boop. It just shows up out of nowhere. Tiny skirts, but they can just summon anything out of them. Shobu, begin. The song is new.
Don't you dare hold back!
Don't worry, I won't.
Meet the following conditions. Win without using items. Ah, that's easy. Or activate an S-craft during the battle. Okay, that is also very easy. We already have 2. So we can literally just do it right now, just to kind of, you know, fulfill the requirements. Alright, Sophia's level 31. Okay, fittingly enough. She's neutral to everything. And she's a little bit resistant to all of the status ailments. How about Laura? Laura's also level 31, neutral to all elements, and again, just slightly resistant to all of the other status ailments, status efficacy, and whatnot. Although everything else is a big-ass question mark, so we're gonna have to sort of bump our heads into the wall and see what sticks. So they wanted S-crafts, right? I mean, I can literally just do this right now. I mean, if I don't do it now, I'm gonna do it later anyway, so, yeah. And there we go, I can hit both of them at the same time, so I'm good.
Flames, gather around my blade.
Gather around my blade. Why do you sound like, please? Do it for me. Oh my god.
Right.
Alright. I mean, I can just do another one and just be super savage about it. There we go.
This is my secret weapon.
Secret weapon.
Normal energy.
Big ass fucking arrow. Now that I'm listening to the chorus of the song, I realize that we did actually listen to this song
Alright,
before,
let's keep on moving.
but I just forgot it. I remember the chorus, but not everything else. Double kill, unscathed, overkill, swift and sure. Yeah, we only did 2 moves, and we won. That was too much. 1.6. If we had just like not fucked around, if I hadn't been talking and just done the S-crafts just immediately, we would have gotten double points. We would have gotten a 2.0. King of Fantasy saying this game looks entertaining. You bet your ass, dude.
I did it!
This is just one game and a long line of really awesome RPGs. Like, they all fit into, like, this one world. And it's better than the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'll tell you that. It's really, really good. Like, seriously, like, not just Cold Steel, just The Legend of Heroes in general is kind of one of the best franchises you'll ever see in video games. Especially when it comes to RPGs. This theme is usually used for practical exams. Yeah, I don't hear it often. That's why I feel like, what? Is this new? Like, yeah. The active party members' bonds have been strengthened. AP increased by 2. Well, that was kind of a wash. We didn't, we barely did anything. Alright, that's enough. That's enough savagery. Reen's team scores the victory. Excellently done, both of you. Thanks. As for you two, I don't even think I need to say anything, do I? You just gotta look down on the ground and look at the piss stain on the floor. No, instructor. Oh shit, there's a spider in my pop shield. Oh fuck, where the fuck did you come from, baby? Hold on, I gotta kill you. Ah! Ah! You're a fast motherfucker. Ah! Wait, I got a spider to kill. Whoop. Ah! You're dead. You're dead. I killed you. I killed you. I hate spiders. I hate them. Where the fuck did you come from, man? Holy shit. I mean, I see spider webs on the corners of my room, but like, where the fuck did you come from? I didn't see you anywhere. Did you guys catch that? Like right here in the pop shield, I just saw like a little thing just crawl. I'm like, what the fuck? Like my mouth is like right in there. I could have eaten it. Like that myth that people make up about like, oh, you eat like 8 spiders in your sleep. Every day. The fuck? Like seriously. What is it about like bugs and like animals, like spiders and shit that they just come out of fucking nowhere? They love to teleport and quantum leap everywhere. Like the bad part is like when you try and kill them and then they just like disappear. You like turn around for a second and then they're not there. Like, and then your room immediately becomes like 100 times bigger because you're like looking at all the fucking little corners of where it could be hiding. Now I'm just scared. Now I'm like, I feel surrounded by the enemy. I'm like, you're shaking my whole body to like, oh, where is it? Luckily, it was like a little, like tiny ass little brown spider. And I know that those don't really do anything. You know, if it was like a black, biggish, like big stomach spider, then I'd be fucked. I remember I used to be terrified of spiders. Now, I'm not really all that afraid now because I fucking find spiders like maybe twice or 3 times a month in this fucking apartment. So like, I kind of lost that fear and I'm like, ah. Ugh. Sometimes even with my hands, I just like, you know, I kill them. But usually I have like napkins for my dinner. You know, I have a napkin around. So I just like, bah, just, yeah, I've eventually lost the fear of spiders, but whenever I see one, like I'm always asking, where the fuck do they come from? I mean, they're tiny, so they could come from anywhere. But like in my pop shield, dude. You know, I can understand if it's like on the wall, or like on the ceiling, or like, you know, out in the balcony where there's like wood and cracks that they can get into. But like, here, right in front of my salad, there's a spider. But anyway, that's enough distractions. Now I'm just like checking everywhere to see if there are any spiders, but anyway. No, instructor. Nod. Haha, we win. Okay, let's move on to our next pairing. The teams for our next 2-on-2 battle will be... You did pretty well out there, Reen. Pretty well, I annihilated them. But we're really gonna have to do something about those two. It's not like they hate each other or anything. At least I don't think they do. They're just confused about their feelings. They have to confess to each other. I feel like they just get a good push in the right direction. They need a push in the right direction. Yeah, you're right. Looks like you're really back in fighting form, though. Never felt better, actually. I don't want to drag this out and end up worrying Elise. Yeah, also, whatever happened to her? Where is she right now? I can only assume that she went back to her own school, but, like, because I didn't see that happen, I'm like, they kind of just let that hanging for a bit. 2 days ago, there we go. We're finally, okay, we're gonna see what the fuck. Why can't you just show this earlier and then go on to the fucking exam? Like, why do you have to, like, do this first and then, like, have us wonder and then do the flashback? Like, it was so soon in between events, so, like, why not just do it in order instead of, like, it just, I don't know, it just seems unnecessary. I'm sorry it caused so much trouble for everyone. Thank you so much for going to the trouble of preparing a bed for me. Oh, you're staying at the dorm. Don't worry about that. Our maid can do that much without even breaking a sweat. She's like a ninja. It's almost like she's skilled in other stuff other than being a maid. It's true. You can say that again. She was so well prepared. You'd think Elise had called in a reservation. That's Sharon for you. Falcom loves her flashbacks. Oh yeah, I already have enough of them in Trials in the Sky. Reen, are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I'm still sore all over, but that's nothing unexpected. Compared to the kind of training Master Kahai is used to putting me through, I feel like I got off light. But still, Demo! Oni-chan. He doesn't appear to have any sprains or pulled muscles. I checked every single one of his muscles. I touched them, all of them. Even his pee-pee. Should be better in a couple of days. I see, but I can't help but feel that if I hadn't been so careless, if I hadn't gone into that building in the first place. Well, in a way, it was Reen's fault, too. Why is it my fault? Oh, because I pissed her off. True, he got what he deserved for being so insensitive. Believe me, I should know. He grabbed my boobies. I would have hoped that as an elder brother, you'd conduct yourself in a more seemly manner. Oh, man, Yusa's roasting you about how to fucking talk to your family, dude. You're not wrong. Yeah, she just agrees. Do you think you could maybe not all gang up on me all at once? I've seen pornos that have less gangbangs than this one. Well, I can't really blame them this time. Let this be a lesson to you, says Sarah. Reen, your family is your family, no matter what. Who gives a fuck about blood ties and, like, status and shit? That's literally the one lesson that we're trying to teach all of you by having you all be in this one classroom. Okay, I get it already. I understand the moral of the video game. Yes. Hee hee. Sigh. It seems everything turned out well in the end. Ha 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 ha. We're no closer to unlocking the secrets of that giant Agma. Or the red door it was hiding behind. Yeah. All we know is that the red door showed up after we cleared the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse, and then Elise showed up and the door opened. When Elise went down there, it opened up and that hulking armor came out. You said you heard a voice coming from the door, right? King of Fantasy is saying, did you really have to kill a spider? You could have just used a cup and thrown it outside. And, like, have the stream just, like, be, like, empty for, like, 5 minutes. Yeah, I had to kill it. Dude, you think, oh my god, what an asshole. But, like, if you lived where I live, there are fucking spiders everywhere. Like, you know, they're gonna be okay without one brother. I'm sure as we speak, there's a spider out, like, a bunch of spiders out in the balcony fucking laying eggs and shit. I'm actually gonna go out on a trip tomorrow, and I'm gonna, like, fucking take a... I have some insecticide, and I'm gonna, like, fumigate the whole fucking apartment. And then just close everything, so that, like, the fumes and, like just, like, the thing just kind of sits. And then when I return, I'll just open all the windows and ventilate everything, so that... And then I'll just, like... Then I'll take a cup and throw outside, like, the fucking dead corpses of all the insects that end up, like, falling off of unexpected places. Holy shit. Like, you'd be impressed at the amount of spider webs that you just find in this fucking house. Yes, I had to kill it. I wanted to kill it. To further reinforce my superiority. To show that I conquered my fear. Because there were times where, like, even when I had, like a big boot, and, like, people were telling me, step on that spider, I couldn't. Like, I was so scared. Like, I whenever I tried to go and step, I would always, like, move my foot off to the side. Because I got scared of even, like touching the spider with a boot. And so, you know, my mom would always, like, give me a hard time. Be like, whoa, what are you, like a girl, you fucking pussy? Come on, just grab it and bah! She would just take, like, the fucking chancla, like, her sandals and bah! Hit it like a piece of newspaper. She would just, like, do it quickly. And then I would always feel fucking, like a fucking bitch, cause, you know, it's like little tiny ass little spider, but now I can do it. Yeah, no, it's a hassle to, like, you know, right now in the middle of the fucking stream to go out and, like, you know, fucking take it outside. They're just gonna fucking chill on my balcony again. You said you heard a voice coming from the door, right? Yes, I think so. I'm afraid I don't remember much of what it said, though. I remember it said something about the 4th lock and the 1st trial. And then Awakener, too, whatever that is. You should be commended for recalling even that much after what you've been through. At this point, it really does seem as though there's something significant hidden deeper in those ruins. It's getting harder and harder to pursue anything else, isn't it? I think from now on, it might be a better idea to leave the old schoolhouse alone. No, that's not gonna happen. There's gonna be some excuse to go back in there. What do you mean? The reason I sent you guys there in the first place was because I thought it might make a good training ground. But after what happened with Elise, and with that elevator appearing, I feel conflicted about letting you go back. The principal is thinking about rescinding his request for you guys to investigate the place too. But I object. Fee? You've barely been in there. Come on. It's ideal for us to keep ourselves trained for battle, right? It seems like fighting down in there encourages us to cooperate better too. Much as it may lack weight coming from me, I'm inclined to agree. Come on. The effectiveness of combat links truly comes to the fore there. Yeah, the wind seems to suggest that to me as well. Again, everything is about the wind. Gaius, would you like to have some breakfast? I made eggs and bacon. The wind would like to have breakfast. There's no denying it's dangerous. I feel like I'd regret it if we just stopped there. The wind is telling me that apple juice might be better than orange juice. Hasawade is saying this scene had to be a flashback because... I mean, that's the same question that I'm asking. Especially if it's like a long-ass fucking conversation like this one. There's no denying it's dangerous, but I feel like I regret it if we just stopped there. I have so many questions about that place, and I want some answers. I agree. Guys, omae wa. Or Mina. It's everybody, right? Like, Mina. I feel the same. Oremo. Do you think you could talk to the principal and get him to change his mind, though? Looks like I don't have much of a choice, do I? Alright, I can't promise anything, but I'll do what I can to persuade the principal. I can get him to make gravestones for you for when you get horrendously killed by another giant piece of armor. If anything else weird happens in there, I want you to report it to me immediately. Is that clear? We have, like, the fantasy equivalent of smartphones. The Arcus. You can just call me whenever, okay? Hi. Yes, instructor. Reen, I'm afraid I still can't accept your position. Oh? That you don't wish to succeed father as head of the family, or that you enrolled here because of that. Honestly, it seems to me that you aren't even certain yourself what you want for your life, and because of that, it's like you've lost your way. Well, am I right? I can't deny it. But this time, I was able to come back to my senses. I think enrolling here at Thor's was the best thing I've done for myself in a long time. Look at all the hot ladies I'm surrounded by. Yeah, that includes you, Gaius. Oh, thank you, bro. It's giving me the chance to start moving forward, little by little, and I owe that to my friends here. Really? Yeah, really! Think about all the shit that we've done. We, like, fucking went through all of Nord on horseback and stopped a war together. And you're still like, really? We made a difference? Fuck yeah, you made a difference. We had an emotional moment under the starlight. Hee hee. I've got a lot to think about, but I want to find an answer that works, not just for me, but for you and Mom and Dad too. Maybe if I clone myself. I know it's frustrating, but I hope you'll stick with me while I'm figuring this out. I'm sorry for being such a crappy brother to you. For abandoning you. For not realizing the feelings that you have for me. Reen. Passenger service bound for Heimdallr, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board to please wait on the platform until the blah 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 blah. That was strangely fast. Ah, of course, typical anime head pat. Because holding hands or hugging or like even a little kiss on the cheek is just a little too much. Reen, how? Oh, it's not even 4 o'clock yet. It's not even Saturday. Oh, we should have reserved a room for you to pat my head in private. Heimdallr's not too far away. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough. We can talk about this more then, okay? Alright, that's a promise. She's acting like she just got like a kiss stolen from him. Reen's famous head pats. With his fucking Chunibyo glove. Awkward PlayStation 3 3D model head pat. You gotta stop head patting, dude. I can't! It's my impulse! That's the only way that I can get my sexual pleasure. Ugh. You're really devoted to your sister, aren't you? Though I get the feeling there's way more than just devotion on her part. It's so fortunate that you're not blood related. Did I ever remind you that you're not blood related? Oh, what? And then Rena's like, what? You think so? Duh. It's not like I spoil her or anything, and honestly, she can get pretty harsh towards me sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say we got along badly or anything, but... he really is totally oblivious. He really is a male anime high school protagonist, just like all the others. I love that. She's 15, right? I've heard that nobles make their debut into high society when they turn 16. That's right, she'll be making her debut next year. I just hope she finds a guy who deserves her one day. You fucking idiot! Because I'm not letting just any old guy marry her, noble or not. Ugh. God, even Elliot is like, bruh. He really can be dense sometimes. I almost feel sorry for his sister. Indeed, nonchalantly stroking her head like he did was kinda cruel. Yeah, kinda letting her on. Only for him to stupidly say, find someone else to marry. Are they talking about me? Find someone else to marry, not blood-related sister. Alright, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. Time to announce this week's field study locations. Feel free to guess who's gonna be on whose team. Take a bet. You'll probably win, because it's super obvious. Here it comes, the moment of truth. Where are they planning to ship us off? To ship us off like we're some fucking Amazon package? Ship us off this month. You have a revolutionary package from Amazon to stop a war. Alright. Okay, so field study for July. Group A. Obviously, say it with me, everybody. Reen, Laura, and Fee. They don't even put it at the end. Like, right at the beginning. The game is like, you know who the fuck is gonna be paired up. We have Machias and Elliot. Okay. Elliot. Well, hey, at least it's not Machias and Uses, you know? Like, that we don't have the whole typical fucking banter that's been done to death. So we're gonna go to Heimdallr. There we go. Oh no, both of us. Both teams are gonna go to Heimdallr. I was about to say, like, where are the other guys being shipped off to? They're all going to the same place. And then you have Alyssa, and then Emma, and Eustace and Gaius. Looks like both groups are going to the same place. I assume we'll be dividing the work between our groups. The capital is incredibly vast, so it seems like a logical solution. Now, of course, group divisions aside, I'm certainly surprised at the choice of the capital as your destination, which means that we're going to be seeing, Elise, like, super duper soon. You and I will have the home field advantage, considering we're both from there. I guess this means I'll get to be in town for the summer festival after all. I'm sure nothing fucked up is gonna happen during that time. The look on his eyes. Sarah? Whatever is the matter, my beloved pupil? Please don't call me that, come on! She's being all nice to you, and you're like, no, don't. I have no objections to our destination, to our arrangements for the group. Dude, the fucking banter with Sarah and the students are like the best part of her. But I sometimes I hate how they kind of just, they kind of like just, you know, kind of slam down her uniqueness. I have no objections in our destination or the arrangements of the groups. But I can't quite shake the feeling that I'm being used again. It's true. It does appear you're the only one who changed groups from last month. Oh my god. Sarah. That innocent whistling doesn't fool in anyone. That doesn't mean she's gonna change anything.
Your rank's gone up.
I do love Sarah though. Sarah's the
Here's
fucking
a little
best.
something from the academy.
I would love to have her. I would have her as my teacher, literally any day, no matter what. Despite, you know, like her fucking rash decisions, or her like gut decisions. Rank increased to rank B1. Received Medal of Vigor. A Vigor as a perk. Okay, so we have Old Schoolhouse of Mystery 4. Childhood Friends Intentions. Sarah's awesome? Yeah, she is. Snapped. AP 4. Swimming Lessons 4-1. Beat Sarah in the swimming race. There we go. We got 3 points for that. And then Practical Exam July 4+2 because we did we fulfilled those requirements. So yeah, we got a good amount of points here.
Thank you for everything.
Our report card is looking pretty nice. Alright, now we're going to skip forward to the time of the field study, right? I really wish it was a little bit more like Persona in the sense that, you know, you do actually get to live the individual days, even if it's super short. I feel like that would give us more of an opportunity to hang out with our teammates and bond with everybody, instead of having to make all these tough decisions of like, I only have 2 points, so who do I use it on? Like, just, that's stupid. They should just let us live all of the days so that we can just hang out with everybody.
This is our chance to discuss what to do before they get here. But to be honest, I don't really have any good ideas. How about you guys?
What are we talking about?
I can't say that I do. Unlike me and Eustace, at least Laura and Fee understand each other to some degree. Our group's performance in last month's field study wasn't amazing, but there were no actual conflicts or anything.
There were no wars that we had to stop or anything.
Yeah, that's all the more reason why I feel like we should step in and do something for them. But
I would definitely like to see more days rather than just skipping everything. Yeah. They should have maybe done that for the PC version. I mean, I do appreciate that they added more voice acting. But, it'd be cool if they added at least like a month, you know, where you can just sort of do whatever.
from what Elisa and Emma have told me, it seems like they have trouble connecting with each other.
Yep, and it all started with all that Jaeger bullshit. If they could just talk it out instead of, you know, have Laura be all quiet and just ellipses point the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, that's the impression I get too. It's not like they hate each other, they're just having trouble coming to terms with their differences.
On the one hand, we have the daughter of a noble military family, a knight in shining armor as it were. While on the other, we have a girl who spent her childhood on the battlefield running with Jaegers.
Yep, mercenaries. And there has to be some history. It must have been like, oh, my family member got killed by a Jaeger, or some shit. There has to be something Jaeger related, because the moment, like, you know, she found out, like, she just immediately just closed herself off to everybody. She got super distant.
Their upbringings couldn't be more different when you think about it. Maybe their values, too.
Something must have happened. Like, I feel like, you know, like, technically she has vast differences with everyone else, you know? So, but that doesn't, you know, disallow her from talking to everyone else.
You're right. I wonder if that's...
I apologize for the delay.
Hey! Good morning, Laura.
Elegant, beautiful, sensual, strong, intelligent Laura.
You're certainly the early bird today.
They should have the Cold Steel girls show up in Summer and Kagura. PBS. Rip their clothes off.
You needn't worry about us. We have no intention of causing trouble, and we're prepared to do what we can to form a combat link as soon as possible. It's not our intention to be confrontational towards one another.
We totally weren't talking about you.
Is that not the case, Fee?
Yep,
So they're talking, kinda, sorta.
don't worry. We won't bring the group down during the field study.
We're totally not gonna do something that's gonna fuck us over during the field study, I promise.
Well, if you say so.
Nah, I don't buy it. Something's gonna go down.
That's not really what we're worried about.
I wonder if, Milliam is gonna show up again.
Anyway, we should finish up our preparations and head over to the station.
It'd be cool if we just saw her, you know, popping in. Being all vague as always. Bringing over her standal. Aragetlum.
I'll bet Group B's waiting there for us already.
Considering we're all going to the same place.
Agreed.
Does that mean I get to play, Blade with everybody? I forgot about Blade. I can't even remember how to fucking play that game now. All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group members, as opposed to all of the non-rare ones? So now I can just slap all of that shit onto these guys, right? I'm assuming there's gonna come a point where I'm just gonna have everybody, right? I'm sure, like... I remember, like, in the first... Like, in the tutorial levels, you had everybody, including Sarah. So, there's probably gonna come a point where you can just pick and choose anybody on the fly. Let's see, so with Reen, I think we're fine. Now with, Fee, I am a little worried because I really don't have a lot of attacks on her. I just have a lot of speed stuff. I have Evade. I think I can get rid of Evade 1. Adamantine Shield. The shield protects from one physical attack. Oh, that sounds nice. We need a green one here. Let's see, so Breath heals allies in an area with Purifying Breath. Attacks and crafts can blind enemies. Hair increases odds of successfully running from battle. More likely to notice you. Byakko can put to sleep or blind enemies. Dude, Breeze is kinda nice. Look, we don't have Gaius with us right now. So, you know, we can put it on her for now. Again, I don't wanna like, you know, just put it in stone, right? I wanna have it fit whatever situation we're going through right now, whatever party members we're doing, whatever party members we have right now, we just gotta give them the best stuff. You know, instead of just being very stubborn about, no, Machias is this only. No, just whatever we have to do, let's just switch it over to that. You can get rid of move 1. I already got rid of move 1. Oh, no, wait, no. Yeah, move 1. We gotta use another green one. Ooh, yeah, we have Dragon Vision. Automatically analyzes defeated enemies. Oh, dude, that would be a good thing for, Elliot. Make him useful for once. Increases odds. Okay, no. Makes enemies more likely to notice you. No. I can't use Byakko. Attacks crafts can sleep or blind enemies. She has more than enough move. Evade 1. We can do Breath. Move 2. EP Cut 2. Again, I want to give her some more attacks. I feel like she really doesn't have a lot. Attacks and crafts can poison enemies. Nah, that'd be good. Speed. Spirit Breaker. Oh, support, area of effect. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's sacrifice EP Cut in favor of something else. Earth Pulse, Lock Crest, and Grand Press. Wow. Okay, that's a big increase right there. I also am a little bit beefier, though. Suzaku. Seal of Burn Enemies. Now that I know that we're gonna be seeing more of these, like, more magical enemies, I kind of want to use these kinds of attacks a little bit more. Soul Blur. Demonic Scythe. Dude, Demonic Scythe has been pretty useful as of late. I can do Soul Blur, though. Emits a space-time shaking. Go Soul Blur. Just, you know, to do something different. And move 2, evade 2, action 2, breeze. Then Raven. We have that Mirage thing. Killing enemies restores EP. I keep forgetting that you can actually switch these. And then level them up. So this one is a lot of, like, you know, Mirage elemental stuff. This would actually be good for Emma. Oh my god, Elliot, are you kidding me right now? Are you for real? Oh boy. Spark Arrow, Needle Shoot, and Passion Luminous Ray. Dude, do we have attack 2 for you? Nope. We can use Suzaku, though. SR. Ingenuity. So, Defense 1 or Tier. Saintly Force. Buffs an ally with Pure Radiance. I actually want to give you that Dragon Vision. Automatically analyze a defeated enemy. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna, you know, increase his thing and we'll use more stuff. Okay. So, finally we can start moving. Is there anybody that we can talk to right now? I'm sure Sharon is still hanging out here. Yo. Your field study this month will take you to Heimdallr, correct? The heat these past weeks has been rather harsh. Oh, just like in real life. Please take care to not fall ill while you're there. Thanks for your concern. Also, thank you for taking care of Elise the other day. I merely did what any other person would. I'm simply glad she did not come to any significant harm. Be sure to approach her should she have the opportunity during your stay in Heimdallr. I'm sure that she will be overjoyed if you were to do so. Right, I'll do just that. Sharon's well aware of her feelings. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing up here, right? I'm sure even Sarah's not here. She usually doesn't hang out upstairs all that much. Can we have a chat with a few people? My husband is away on business. The worst part of it all is that I completely forgot about our morning kiss before he left. Now I'm too worried to focus on anything else. Only kisses. Kissing is the only thing that keeps me going. Is it just me or did I see some? Oh no, it's just a light. Just a light. Okay, now that I know that we're leaving, we gotta go to the train station to continue on with the story, right? So what I want to do is that I actually want to go to these stores and start buying some new stuff. Particularly weapons and armor. Get some armor. General goods. Bookstore. Let's go to all of these and see what we can find. The thing is that I really don't want to be spending too much because I know that I'm gonna find some weapons that I want and I'm not gonna afford them because I fucking decided to spend all my money on swimming strategies. Military Mania, a book full of information on different kinds of weaponry. Erebonian art history and manly munchies. Coffee? Coffee's not a munchie, you fucking imbecile. Da-da-da. Red Moon Rose, Chapter 6. Toss it, no. Imperial Chronicle, Erebonian art history. Wow, this book is Gaius all over. I should tell him about it later. There we go. Create some points. Events. Military Mania! How fun! Death. Fee knows a lot about this stuff. Maybe I should recommend this to her. Charge 3. Is there a new thing that I just saw a new thing? Cooling spray, warmer. All these are new. Student council tasks. An envelope containing information on the assorted request assigned by Tella. Manly Munchies sandwiches. Manly Munchies coffee. Within the book is a recipe you've never seen before. Roasted coffee. Sandwiches. You've read this book already. You gotta read a book to make a fucking sandwich? Come on. Military Mania. Swimming strategies. That one's obviously for Laura. It's about how to improve your swimming form. It's kind of confusing without someone to show you the motions. Oh, show me the moves. Maybe Laura could help me with that. Yeah. Anything else? We got all these new ingredients. Okay, so the engineering place over at the campus is for orbments and stuff. I was wondering, do we have like any Sepith? Any of that, you know, leftover Sepith that we can sell? Where can we look at that? Oh well. Le Sage. Talk, you're very pretty. You'll all be in Heimdallr for your field study, won't you? Please pay a visit to our main branch while you're there if you find the time. It puts the store's selection to shame. Really? There's another bigger version of this? Okay, so border print t-shirt. Okay, so for the guys, it reduces some... Oh wow, that's a lot. That's like 100. Really? That brings down your defense by a shit ton. Oh no, dude, the increase in ADF and all that stuff is nowhere near worth it. It just brings down your defense by a whole lot. And then for fee, yeah, that too. Again, like, the increase is so small. But there we go, we have all green on these. So we can buy 3 of these. How much merit do I have? I have 3,000. So that's 9,000 already just for the fucking armor? And then a frilly dress. Oh my god, what's 3 times 4? That's 12, and it's 3,000 each. So that's 12,000 for this armor. Are you kidding me? Am I even gonna have enough money for, like, the fucking weapons? I'd rather buy the weapons first. Alright, there we go. That is a pretty big increase, though. Accessories. Prevent seal, prevent blind. Prevent death blow. Yeah. We have too many accessories to just have space for 2. Pecard plush, yeah. A plush of a strange yet lovable creature, smells oddly sweet. Medal of Fortitude. Prevents fate, prevents delay. Medal of Vigor. Medal given to highly achieving students, energizes the wearer. Prevents stat down. What? Green Pendulum. Nightmare, faint, confused. I mean... Prevents petrify. Okay, so let's get rid of that and then do the Medal of Vigor. There we go. Okay, sure. Prevent death blows to this guy. Prevents faint. Prevents delay. CP up. Motivating headband. Prevents poison. Prevents seal. Yeah, sure. Prevents seal and mute. Prevents poison. Prevents... blind. Then Buster Shot +2. And then obviously all of these don't matter because we're not gonna use them. Okay, let's exchange. Yeah, we only have 500. That's not a lot. Well, I guess we made back what we spent on Fee's outfit. It's either now or never. There we go. We're a little bit more durable. Where do we buy weapons again? For some reason, I'm thinking that cafeteria from the campus. Student Union. These are all weapons. Oh wow, we actually don't need any. Oh, it's either equal, or like, it actually makes the weapons worse. Okay then, we're good. Well, let's talk to Toa, now that we're here. Just say hi, before we leave. She's probably here, working away, and somehow not getting tired, somehow not getting any bags in her eyes, eternally cute and beautiful, despite the fact that she has probably one of the most stressful jobs. Looks like it's finally time for all of you to head to Heimdallr. I wish I could go, I really wanted to see the summer festival. Honestly, we'll be so busy over there that I'll be surprised if we even catch a glimpse of it. Why couldn't you attend this year? If I remember correctly, there aren't many classes on that day. Angie did invite me, but I still have a lot of work to finish, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not. You're busier than some of the faculty. It's almost like slavery. Whether I'm there or not, you know that I'm cheering you all on. Good luck, everyone, on whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Okay. Park. I'm not really aching for any items and stuff, so... I guess we can just move on. Let's save. There we go. That's better. I totally forgot that I didn't buy anything for Laura. I'm just going to assume that her weapon is also kind of alright. Yeah, there we go. Frilly dress. Buy it. Put it on her. We got 5,000. Oh my god, the shoes. I totally forgot about the shoes. Feathered shoes. We only have 5,000. Okay, who wears it better? 520. 520. 550. Probably get it for the guys, honestly. I can only afford one more. There we go. Have that. I only need a little bit more. And that silver chain. Defense plus. I mean, all of these are some sort of increase, but... Can we sell anything so that we can get a... Buster shot. Don't need that. Dual-edged. Gun swords. Braver. We don't need that. Okay, there we go. Leaf sandals. No fair. Why does the guy's shoes give 10% EVA and the woman's? Okay, put that on Laura. Not the woman's. I didn't equip any accessories to Laura, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, she's got the frilly dress, you got the braver. Got them rigid shoes. Alright, prevent sleep, prevents confused, poison. Prevent petrify. Medal of discipline. That would actually fit her pretty well. Prevents delay, faint, attack, speed, strength, CP up, prevents confusion. Ah, sure. Whatever. Alright. That fucking viewer counter doesn't work for shit. There's clearly people on the stream commenting on stuff, but it just keeps showing me zero. Hold on, every single time I like move out of the screen and then I move back in again, everything like loads up. So hold on a second, I'm gonna change here, and then I come back here, and then everything is going to like, you're gonna see like a little white windows. And they're all gonna like reload. Yeah, it's like refreshing the page on a browser or something. There we go. Now it updated. You see, sometimes it just doesn't work. You gotta like give it a little refresh. Save again. So apparently I have 2 viewers. None on Twitch. We're barely going through the first hour. We still have a whole nother hour left. Enter the station, yeah. If we ever regret it, we can just come on back, refresh our save. Boink. No, you're all here. Yep, ready to take off? Ready as we're going to be. Don't you mean ready as we'll ever be? Let's get our tickets at the counter then. The capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. Half an hour, that ain't bad. Lady, give me damn ticks. Good morning, everyone. Matilda. Let me guess, you're heading for Heimdallr this month? That's right. Real life tickets to Heimdallr, please. Coming right up. You know, the Capital Summer Festival is coming up in just 2 days. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate. So be careful out there. For a second, I thought she was going to say, they'll be streaming the thing on Twitch. You can watch it live. We will, don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Buy tickets. 5 passengers headed for Heimdallr. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. The ticket is, the guy nodding at you, so that you can pass. If he nods at you in the right way, then you can pass. Oh, look at all those overlaying footstep sound effects from all, what was it, like 10 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All passengers wishing to board, wait on the platform, and you know what else. At least we won't be waiting long. Hee hee, there's a train to Heimdallr every half hour after all. We're really headed to the capital. I've been there a few times before, but they're still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been twice before on family business. Same here. I know where Elise's academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over, because I know everything. I am Machias, and I have glasses, therefore I am a smart man. I am in the chess club, huh? It's a pretty big city. I'm not even sure where to start. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city on cold steel. Ladies first? Leader first, I guess. I'm really awkward when it comes to, like, multiple people trying to enter a door at the same time. I always, like, squeeze in on the edge before anyone else for some reason. It's like an instinct, I don't know. I always accidentally end up, like, cutting off, like, girls and stuff on the door. I never mean to, but I always feel like, ugh, they probably think low of me after that. You know, just because we're different teams doesn't mean that we have to, like, fucking divide ourselves even in the fucking train, dude. Alright, not too much longer till we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdallr is, among many other things, the capital of this country, which means is the home of the reigning emperor, His Majesty Eugent Rice Arner III. Can his name be even just a little bit more impossible to pronounce? Even children know that. We need a useful local knowledge, not a recitation of a travel brochure. Bah! Well, Heimdallr is divided into 16 main districts. Ugh. Each district's about as large as the whole town in any of the Empire's provinces. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Really? You know, for a place that is supposed to be so big, that seems like a really small number. I can hardly imagine that many people all in one place. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed it is. Crossbell is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal capital has about 300,000. And like, they say that, but like when you actually play the games, there's like 10 NPCs outside and that's it. The Republic's capital is pretty big too. I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdallr. Really? What? Oh, just wondering what kinds of tasks we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Oh. We don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows, maybe we'll end up staying in Elliot or Machias' house. I doubt it, my house isn't big enough to put us all up. I lived in a fucking cardboard box all my life. Machias' dad was the governor, so maybe we'll be staying at his place. I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone's going to be at our family's place. Instructor Sarah said there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us at the station, though she didn't really mention who. As the instructor for you, always keeping us in surprise. Honestly, she never really tells us anything, does she? Yeah, no, she never says shit. It's just a fucking ploy to make herself sound smarter whenever we eventually do figure out what the hell's going on. Well, let's save. Just to make sure that everything is, down low. Everything is fine and dandy. We've officially been streaming for an hour. We have another hour left before we call it, so let's take our time here and talk to everybody. Talk to Elliot. I can't believe our field study dates coincided with the summer festival in Heimdallr. Ahaha, I wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's little schemes. I really wouldn't be surprised. Can't wait to see what horrors await this month. Why are you always so down on Sarah? Sarah's the fucking best, and you're here talking like this, like it's fucking torture. Sure, she's a bit of an alcoholic, but like, what the fuck? That doesn't matter. Sarah sure does love her surprises. She does. That summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention, though. Is it really that great? Biggest in the country. It's like Comic-Con or some shit. There are all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music-related things, because that's my shtick for the whole game. Really now, that does sound fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point, too. Who knows, the capital's pretty massive after all. It's gonna be a roll of the dice whether or not we're close enough. I really like to see all my friends again, though, if I can. You don't have friends. Don't lie to me. We're not gonna see them. You're gonna be like, man, it's such a shame. I would've loved to see them, but it's just like a ploy for you to make us think that you have friends. You seem kinda down. Is something wrong? I mean, as down as anybody would be when they're hoping to see people that they care about, and then they, you know, they're pretty sure that they won't see them. No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? We can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere or we'll wind up with failing marks. I don't know if I got the willpower to pull that off, though. Well, all we can do is try. Better keep that willpower strong because I'm about to kick your ass and blade. Talk to the always beautiful Laura. St. Estrella's girls' school is in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school that your sister attends. Do you think you'll be visiting her? I might if I get the chance. The last time we saw one another was only a few days ago, though. I'd feel kind of awkward going to see her again so soon. Come on! She's begging you to go see her, and then you're like, the timing's not right. I suppose it does stand to reason that even siblings will worry about such social faux pas. No, I don't think Elise would. She would just be happy at the simple fact that Rean even bothered to go see her. But then that blonde girl is just gonna go in and keep teasing her or something. You don't have any brothers or sisters, do you? I do not, I'm an only child. Although I have been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they're enrolled at Saint Estrella as well. Girls' Academy sure sound like interesting places. I hope that sounds like a great source of Yuri anime. I hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment. I mean, there's already the blonde girl that she hangs out with, right? Isn't she like, again, like A, super high status, and B, super pervy? You really are a devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone. Aside from himself. You think so? I do. He cares a lot about others, but he really neglects himself. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you. Gee, staring at feet. She's got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help them. Speaking of which, not going to have long to enjoy the journey this time. Yeah, we're not straying too far from Trista. Do you enjoy traveling then? Somewhat. We used to travel along the core. Oh, she mentioned the thing, so I gotta like interject with nothing, with a dot. I see. Did you spend a lot of time admiring the view through train windows then? Sometimes. We traveled in airships and boats too. But sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds so we couldn't see anything. It's not like she's deliberately trying to annoy Laura or anything. Why is she so annoyed? Like, anything that she does, like, she has a problem with. I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's gotta be some kind of common ground, something to help them through this. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Fucking Laura's so weird about this. Machias. This month's field study is in the capital. We certainly won't be staying at my home, but I won't be at all surprised if some of our tasks are sent us there. I guess your dad is a pretty busy man, huh? He'd have to be, governing a city the size of Heimdallr. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. I haven't seen him since I was 5. He barely has time to come home these days. And with all the preparation for the festa, well, he'd be surprised if we even saw him, much less had an opportunity to talk to him. That would be a shame. It is what it is. I'll just be happy if we're able to fulfill some requests on his behalf so we can lighten his load a bit. Sure, we'll all be more than happy to help. You and Elliot are going to be the stars this time around. No! The two people that I want to see be the stars the least. After all, you get to call the shots if you want. No! It is our hometown. Hasyoe is saying, honestly, I still don't know why she gets so annoyed by everything she says, although it's been a while since I did a full playthrough. Maybe we'll figure it out, you know? If you're in the dark just as much as I am, then let's just go through this together and get some answers. We're definitely gonna get them during the story arc. We'll take care of things while we're there. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, every single, like, field study, for me, at least, is like a story arc in, like, in an anime or something. Like, if I was watching One Piece, like, every island is a story arc, isn't it? And so every part of JoJo is also, like, an arc in itself, right? With a bunch of other tiny little arcs within them. So, you know, the beginning of the season is like them doing the exam and, you know, preparing and like doing all the free days, you know, all that stuff. And then, you know, the big chunk of the story arc. You know, the good part of the anime is when they show up and, you know, there's like, you know, it's like a Shonen Jump anime, you know, there's like 50 episodes where they spend at this place, they all separate. It's like One Piece, you know, you discover new people, you find side stories, fight the big boss at the end, and then it expands the world even more, and then that's the end of the story arc when they come back, right? And then it begins a new one when you have all the free days, and then you prepare, and you get to do the test, field study, and all that shit. It's cool. At least in terms of city navigation, we'll be able to show you the way to any facilities that you need. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. Alright, who wants to get fucked with some Blade? Neko-chan is in the chat saying One Piece is love. You bet. I'm all caught up with One Piece. I'm just waiting every single week and then getting pissed off at every single fucking, like, 10 minutes of filler and like 3 minutes of something actually new happening. I don't really watch One Piece all that much anymore. Like, I watch the ending. You know how there's like a preview at the end of the next episode? That's what I do. Like, I watch basically just a preview of what's gonna happen next time. And then, when the next episode comes out, I just watch the preview to that one as well. It's just watching like the fucking 20-second preview because that's the only part where they actually show something happening. Everything else is just like flashbacks and like just reiterating stuff that we already know. Alright, challenge Fee.
Let the battle begin.
Fee, you kinda sound like Morgana from Persona 5.
We draw here, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same person.
You're first, I guess.
I have completely forgotten how to play Blade. Gun.
Guess we'd better draw again.
Oh, we gotta throw in the cards and you gotta get a higher number than her. And if you tie, it cleans the board.
I'm first. Take this.
Well, fuck you, I have a bow and arrow. Look, the trick to this is just to save all of your big cards until the very end. I have 2 number 6 cards, so like, I can do a fuck you at the very end with a 6, and if she has anything higher, I can do a fuck you a second time with the other 6.
Take this.
Do a 5. Okay, now I can slash her because this is a number 7. That'll hurt her significantly. Oh, and she healed. Well, fuck you again. Oh, another number 7. Well, I'll do a 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hasuede is saying that it is the same voice actor. Voice actress. It's a lady.
Ouch.
Okay, last resort. I have a 6.
Guess I lost.
There we go. I win. It's all about the deck that you get at the beginning. Let's see, well, we fucked up Fee. Come on, Elliot. I'm gonna be the bully that takes away your lunch money. Play Blade. We have
Go easy
one
on me, okay?
viewer on Twitch. Hello. Only, like, the singular Twitch viewer. Say hello to the other 2 people that are on
Okay,
YouTube.
then, let's draw.
Oh, he left. Aw, man. Maybe that person didn't want to be, like, pointed out.
Looks like you're up first.
Alright, I got aborto. If I do that too, I immediately lose because the number's smaller. It has to be a higher number. Alright, I want to kind of clean the board with that.
The same
We're
score
tied.
means we draw again, right?
Draw
Looks
it
like
again.
You're up first.
What the fuck? Bad luck.
The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first. Mirror.
Mirror. You don't actually have to say it every single time yet. Okay, whatever.
Didn't
0.
see that coming.
Okay, you healed it up. Tie again.
The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first.
Alright, that's 4. I'm kind of running out of cards here. Mirror.
Really? You're playing that now?
Oh, come on, you already played it. 5. Come on, give me a fucking big dick card, like a number 7 or something, so that I can bolt the shit out of it.
Bolt.
Ow.
Mirror.
Mirror. Get out of here.
Didn't see that coming.
I mean, I hate that. It makes you use more cards if you're unlucky to go first again. Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
Uh-oh, we tied.
The same score means we draw again, right?
Okay, this one will determine our victory. I think I already lost, unless you have like a, I don't know. What could you have under that card that would make you lose? I would have to get really lucky and have like a 7 or something.
Well, looks like I'm up first.
Nah, fuck off. You, come on. You were the one that got lucky. You got a 6 and a 7? Fuck off. Well, whether we'll win or lose, we get the bond anyway. Alright, Laura. Play me in Blade. I challenge you to a Pokemon battle. I call Snorlax. Begin the duel. I have the rubber glove.
Please draw a card.
Please. You're so polite and nice about
The
it.
first move is yours.
7? 4? Oh god, the maximum that I can do is a 5? Well, give me that card.
I didn't expect that. Divine Bolt.
Oh, it's not just Bolt, it's a Divine Bolt. I'm gonna need that healing for later. So I'll just one-up you with that one.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. The first
Redraw.
move is yours.
Nah, come on. I'm getting a lot of bad luck here. Blah!
Well played.
Borto!
Divine Bolt.
Ow! We
We're
tied.
evenly matched. Let's redraw.
It's just,
We're evenly matched.
Damn it.
Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move.
okay, only by 1 point. That's cool. Hey, cool. That cool, cat. Do that. Oh! Feeling confident, huh? Mirror.
I didn't expect that.
I don't want to use my number 4 cards just yet. Oh god, no, I lost. That would be 18. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'd be down by 1 point, so I have to use a mirror if I want to keep surviving.
I didn't expect that. Divine Bolt.
There we go. That's what I wanted you to do. I feel like I'm playing JoJo or something.
Mirror.
You fool, JoJo! You fell right into my trap. What the fuck? I'm literally like in exactly the same position that I was before. Now I lost.
An excellent duel.
Son of a bitch. Alright. We played all 4 of them, right? There's really no use in me trying to beat them again. I already got the bond points, so it's fine. Elliot, Laura, Machias, and Feet. Yeah, we beat... Hold on. Ah. My nose is a mess. Yeah, we beat, Fee, and, Ugh, my nose is kind of bleeding a little bit. Damn it, Laura, she had a 7. Yep. Alright, let's save, all those points and then just keep moving. Keep moving on with that story. Ugh. Yep. Ugh. I'm bleeding. Ugh. Put that away. Throw that bloody tissue along with that dead spider. Okay, stop talking. Let's just keep going. Let's go to Heimdallr, baby. We played everybody. I felt superior, and then I got crapped on immediately after, but that's fine. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. The semi-express line is bound for Heimdallr. Our next stop is Heimdallr, the terminus of this express line, Heimdallr. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Looks like we're almost there. Please don't leave your Game Boy Advance copies of Pokemon Ruby like how I did when I was a little kid. We used to travel a lot by plane. And I had a Game Boy Advance. Like the original purple Game Boy Advance. And at the time I had Pokemon Ruby. And I forgot my fucking Game Boy on the plane. And it had my copy of Pokemon Ruby on it. And I got really, really pissed. And really, really sad. But then I got a Game Boy Advance SP with a copy of Sapphire. I lost Pokemon Sapphire as well. And then I got Pokemon Emerald. And I fucking took care of that fucking copy of Pokemon Emerald. Like it's the fucking Declaration of Independence. Like I put it in glass and lasers and like guards with guns on it. Like I never lost it. I still have it. Like it's over there in one of my drawers. I think I was about to say, no, I have Pokemon Leaf Green, and I think that one, like the little, like the tag, the little ticket, the label is just, it's gone. Like for some reason, it got peeled off or something. Doesn't feel as though our train ride was all that long. Heimdallr is just a stone's throw west of Trista. We could have just gone back to Trista at night. Well, yeah, that's true, but plenty of people to commute to work in the capital every day after all. I commuted for 3 hours yesterday. It was horrible. There was so much fucking traffic. There was so much traffic that my fucking professor was also stuck in traffic, and they sent us an email saying that class is canceled because he was still stuck in traffic and wasn't gonna make it. That's how bad the traffic was. And I was fucking mortified. I said, I'm gonna show up late to class, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. And literally when I showed up, I got the email saying class is canceled because I'm literally stuck in the freeway and I'm not gonna make it in time. Alright, we're all here.
Exactly on time.
Who is that voice?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, is that lady?
You're that.
You're totally that girl that's not working
You're
for...
from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
You're that lady that's totally not working for super suspicious people.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me. I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
3 months, damn.
So, this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is.
Really?
He should be here any moment now. Ah, here he comes.
Ah, he is a guy.
Perfect timing.
No way.
What, is it Machias' dad? Daddy, why are you here? Yep, green hair, glasses, it's gotta be his dad.
Dad?
Huh. I haven't seen you in 10 years. You're always so busy.
I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Governor Regnitz, one of the Reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias' father.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
Imperial Governor Regnitz.
I'm Carl Regnitz, Machias' father. I'm the governor of Heimdallr and head of the local government. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I'm totally not corrupt at all. I'm involved in government. Also, I'm an adult, which means that there's some shady shit behind me. 8:50. We've been talking for 30 minutes? Right there and like, nobody will ever get through me. Super private conversation. Nobody must know what's going on in here. Top secret information. I'll kill you if you tell anybody about what we talked about in here. Oh my god, it's like a flat out like, the nuclear bombs are going here. You must deploy them at this time during the fireworks festival. My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall. But it looks like we're about to like, look like we're about to schedule an assassination or some shit, like fucking FBI status here. I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute, Daddy! How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out our lodgings and tasks? It seems a little too convenient. Really, Machias? You're that much of a fucking asshole that you're like, even like, ganging up on your own fucking dad and questioning him all the time? Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies, I probably should have explained a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. What the fuck is it with all of these fucking parents that just so happen to be on the board of directors? Like fucking like Alyssa's mom is board of directors. I think like even Reen's dad is board of director. Like this guy's board of directors. It's starting to become like Attack on Titan status of like, Welcome to a brand new episode of Who's Secretly a Titan? Oh, this character? Oh, so unexpected. Like here, like every other parent is like board of directors. Like what the fuck? For the school there that we're all going to. You what? How? First, yeah, there we go. Eustace's brother, then Alyssa's mother, and no, Machias' father. What the fuck? What, like is Sharon gonna be board of directors now? Is the fucking cat that keeps walking around and like meow, and the subtitle is on board of directors, and everyone's gonna be like, what? The fucking janitor is board of directors. It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. Nod. Haha. I can assure you the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did. Would I be right in assuming that there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? Considering how all of your children are a part of the fucking class? Yes, is to create a team of teenagers with attitude that don't have their heads stuck up their asses, that are not racist or divide themselves by class. I'm afraid that's not my place to say, but whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the board of directors. And that's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study tasks and arranged lodging for all of you. Oh? I can hear my brother playing Mario Odyssey in the other room. Apparently the game came out. Alright, happy Mario Odyssey launch to you, everybody. I'm here playing Cold Steel. This is my kind of game, but I'm definitely, when this stream ends, I'm gonna walk over to his room and I'm gonna just watch him play for the rest of the night. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Back to what you were saying before. As I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Bulma briefs. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half of the city, and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. One group will take the eastern half, and the other group the west. The city's big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart, even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourselves just how vast Heimdallr is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vanquir Street, while Group B's tasks are focused on the area west of Vanquir Street. Must be an important street. The wind tells me that it is an important street. I believe Vanquir Street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city, leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. There's hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of the field study, I'm sure it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I would like each group to take one of these envelopes. The nuclear bomb codes are in there. Don't use them until I tell you to. Field study envelope. Address and key. This envelope looks like just like the one we usually get with our field study itinerary. What about this address and key? What the fuck do you think, genius? It's for your lodging. Group A, Alto Street. Group B, Vesta Street. Alto Street, that's around where my family lives. How fucking convenient. Hasiwait goes outside, sees 2 NPCs. Yeah, that's a lot of people. This place is packed. Oh my god. Really? Can't say the address brings any particular place to mind though. I seem to remember Vesta Street being a main street on the west side of the city. It's a fairly lively working class neighborhood. Dad, are these? That's right. The addresses of the places you'll be staying while you're here, along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. Wonk. Ah, my apologies. I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave now. You don't have any GPSs. You can just, you're on your own here. I couldn't animate myself standing up from the chair, so we'll just fade in to me already standing up. I used my King Crimson to erase the time between me sitting and me standing. You didn't see the process, like the in-between of me getting up. Dad, are you leaving again? At least let me kiss you goodbye. Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a little bit longer, but that's life and politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus have been enabled in the city. You can now use Facebook in here. Good luck out there. Hold on just a second. We enabled the Wi-Fi for the entire city. You can revolutionary technologies. You can take selfies literally everywhere. No dead zones in here. Not on my watch. I'm not sure what to make of it all. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more playful? He's not an asshole like Machias is. Gah. I feel ashamed to have to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. What? No, we're not saying that as a bad thing. I like him a lot more than you. Although I'm sure that there has to be some shady shit going on with him. We saw him in the other cutscene. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favorable light as well. I hear he butts heads with a noble faction far less than his fellow reformist, Chancellor Osborne. In politics, a friendly demeanor can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiments. So you're saying that, you know, Machias' dad's personality is just a ruse? After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. No, God, the look on her face. Well, the captain is the nexus in the heart of the nation's entire railway network. The capital, I mean, not the captain. As such, the railway military police find itself daily indebted to Governor Regnus' good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return to favor, at least a little. We gotta buy him a chocolate bar. Come on now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for our meeting, even though it looks like we're about to fucking shoot a man. We need to get our field study underway. Now, if you'll excuse us, we gotta go and find out where we live. Of course, I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit, which is literally right outside of where we are. You're gonna have to escort us. It's like a 2-step escort. Easiest escort mission in the world. RMPS, lady. I'm sure there's something shady about you, too. Nobody here is safe. Don't trust anybody that isn't wearing a school uniform. Incredible. It's so vast. That's a giant building. Oh no, we're not looking at the building. We're looking at the opposite side of the building. Again, like fucking 10 people here. It's so enormous! Oh, look at that. New Donk City. Heimdallr, the Vermilion capital. New Donk City back in like the 1800s. The size of the city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. Yeah. There's like 5 more people than in the other place that we were at. It only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital, after I see an orbital tram zipping along. Like it's fucking San Francisco or some shit. Is that what those little train... is that what those machines... is that what they are? I never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe that they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. And of course they gotta have the word orbital in front of it. Otherwise it wouldn't be fantasy-ish enough. We can't just call it the fucking tram. It has to be the orbital tram. They're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. There's something of an icon here in Heimdallr. This place really is San Francisco. All you need is like the super high, you know, roads. Like the high, you know, ramp. Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Look, you can see the LinkedIn building over there. And there's Google, and there's CVS. Amazing. All that and so many orbital cars on the road too. Again, you can't just call them a fucking car. Like, it's an orbital car. Yeah, because in real life, you say, well, hold on, let me get my electric light with my electric lamp. I'm gonna go and go into my gas-powered car. Come on, guys, jump into the gas car. Oh no, I'm gonna take the gas bus instead. Really? Okay then. Well, be sure to call me on your electric phone device. Just call it a fucking car. Is that a building off in the distance? The Foul Flame Palace, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Ah yes, Foul Flame. My favorite Pokemon. My favorite fire-type Pokemon. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Hey, you're on your own if you get lost. Not my fucking problem. Should have gotten a map. Bye. She really doesn't seem like an Hasi Wade in the chat is saying, look, an Orbital Palace! With Orbital books. With my Orbital wife. And my Orbital health insurance. I'm gonna go eat my Orbital breakfast with my Orbital spoon. Oh man, I'm gonna have a hot night out this Saturday. Let me put on my Orbital condom. I have the fire sepith for that one. That one works with the I put my fire quartz on that Orbital condom. She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Though the railway military police are known as the military armies. Imperial Army's most elite divisions. What the fuck is wrong with me today? I'm thinking about Mario Odyssey and I'm like, not reading right. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle into the security affairs. I've rarely seen them at Legrand. Though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. Durher is saying, Cold Steel is my favorite electronic video game. Yes! It is my favorite of the electronically powered videoed entertainment game system. Even with the same number of soldiers, they have no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. On top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in a uniform. Some people have all the luck, huh? Look at those tits. Ugh. Jealousy. They're like, she's everything that Sarah isn't. But I like Sarah. No, Sarah's hotter than that other girl. I mean, I like Sarah more, okay? She has personality. Rather than this other girl, she does everything by the books, and I feel like something about her is kind of corrupt. I don't know, I feel like we're gonna have to, like, fight her at some point or something. I got a bad feeling about her after we saw her in that other cutscene. You could say that again. It seemed like those two have more than a little history between them. Sarah has a history with everybody. You can talk to a fucking, like, dog in the street, and Sarah's gonna be like, oh, we meet again, it's been a while. Claire, that's her name. Her name is Claire. I like Claire, but I like Sarah more. Yeah, Claire is fine. She's hot, she's pretty, she's intelligent, she's strong. But Sarah has, like, a more distinguished personality. She has great banter. I love her. She's awesome. And, like, dude, have you seen her fucking outfits in, like, Cold Steel 2 and 3? Dude, she just keeps getting hotter. She keeps looking better. Alright, I suppose we gotta get moving then. We'll need to hop a tram to where our lodgings are, then find the addresses we've been given. We've got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. Count on it. Fee, Laura, take care of yourselves, you two specifically. May the goddess be with you all, take care. But for now, may the force be with you. I am one with the force is with me. I am one with the force is with me. Well, time for me, Reen, to do my Reen-like things and try and solve everyone's personal problems. This eastbound Orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. Alright, here we go. Fantasyland, San Francisco, here we go. Trials are Cold Steel. Trials, whatever. 5 hours later, here we are. Hey, look at that. That girl in yellow looks like fucking Madeline from that super old cartoon that they showed on PBS. I remember, I grew up with that fucking cartoon, Madeline. It's just a bunch of, like, British girls that lived in an orphanage. Happy story, you know. Again, big, vast, booming city, and there's like one old lady in the fucking train. Oh boy. So crowded in here with fucking 5 people here. I haven't been to the capital in a long... if this game came out on PlayStation 4, it'd be like fucking Persona 5, where there really is like a shit ton of people. Haven't been to the capital in a long time, but I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Haha, really? This view is nothing special to those who lived here all their lives, but I suppose seeing all the Orbital cars and Orbital tram... There we go, that's just a regular tram. Zipping along must be a real sight to people from the provinces. Indeed. Even though in my home province, people are so depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages. We rely on orbital horses instead. Super different. I've never seen so many orbital cars in one place before. Even here, carriages were the standard up until around 20 years ago. But these days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too. There we go. Now it's just a car, just like this one. After that, Crossbelt probably has the most. Oh, really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. With all the killing you've been doing. Though I guess when you were in a... Yep, Jaeger work takes you places. I do so many things. I live my life. I fucking go out there and I travel. I also kill a lot of people. Man, do I slaughter so many fucking people. Oh boy, but it pays really well too. You get to see all the things in the world. Truly, you get to live. Also, you kill a lot of people. Hear that, Laura? You kill a lot of people. So many people. Oh my god. I've lost count all the people that I've assassinated for money. Woo! Anyway, what's Alto Street like? That's where we're staying while we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. We should be taking a right there, right here. We got off of a train just to go, inside another different train. This looks like fucking Boston. I've been to Boston before, and this is how it looks like, minus the tram. I keep looking, it's like Italy fused with Boston. It's like Boston, Italy. Italy-ston. A little bit of Italy, a little bit of Boston. Yeah, like the brick buildings and everything. This is fucking New Yorkistan, Italy. Etoile. Concert Cafe Etoile. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot? You live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? I barely see any people. Where's the 800,000 people? Yeah, they're all in their houses. I mean, it's like 3 p.m., you know, they all, you know, come back from work, they go to lunch, you know. They're all inside the buildings that we can't get into. That does seem like the natural thing to do. I kind of want to see it. It's really near here, but still, I doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if my sis will be either. I think you mentioned having an older sister before. All the more reason to pay a visit then, right? Okay, if you insist, thanks. My house is the 2-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. Come on, don't be so negative. Just fucking, you're never gonna... It's not gonna hurt to just go and check. You know, the worst thing that could happen is that there's no one home, leave a note, leave. Be like, hi mom and dad, I was here. You probably don't want to see me anymore. You stop your celebrating because I'm back. It's gonna be like that geeky kid from South Park, like Kyle's cousin. Like, I'm big! Like, oh no. Tourist. Oh! It certainly is impressive to see railroads within the city. They were really comfortable, and the view out of the window was wonderful. Orbital trams, I think they're called. My, this place looks so nice. This looks like a residential area too. I wouldn't mind living here myself. Heart. You. Merome. Ah, that's a nice name. Merome. It's just oh so busy at this time of year. There's so many events to attend, so many neighbors to greet. Being a housewife is hard work. Alright, Alto Street, Craig family home. Alright, don't do anything to embarrass me, okay? It's been so long since I was last here that I feel a little bit nervous. Don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home after all. And we're your friends, right? You trust us? But still... Okay, come on in. Let's see how this goes. This is his dad. Drunk as fuck. On the floor. Unconscious. Is it just me, or does the house look a lot bigger on the inside than it did on the outside? I feel like it's been ages since I was home. So this is Elliot's house. Carefree voice. Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. You know, this is an RPG, so like literally everybody just walks into people's houses without knocking or permission or anything. He just walks in. And so he's like, okay, wait, hold on, I'll be right there. Who's there? Totally not a robber or anything. Oh my god, Elliot, your mom is hot. Or is that your older sister? Either way, can I hit that? Sorry for the wait. What? That's the big sister. Mary Jane, is that you? I'll be your Spider-Man. She looks just like Elliot in the sense that she looks like a girl. Hi sis, I'm home. Elliot? Like, oh, you're back? Big hug. Elliot! You see, this is family love. This is what all the other families should be doing, not just staring at each other and be like, happy to see you. Oh my, it's you, it's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. No, thank the goddess. Please, not in front of my classmates. Oh gosh. Man, don't make them jealous that I have a hot sister. Okay, you know, now at this point, now, like, Rena and Elliot are best friends. It's like, Elliot, buddy, hey, you know, best buds, you know. Can you give me your sister's number, please? Looks like they get along pretty well. I'm almost jealous. Now I want to be nice to Elliot, just so that I can get with Fiona. Oh, really? Of course, fucking redhead. Of course she's fucking named Fiona. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. Totally not like the Fiona from fucking Shrek. I heard you've been having my brother's skin. You've been saving my brother's skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. What? No. I don't remember that. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. I mean, he's a healer, I guess? He does magic stuff sometimes. I can't even remember the last time that I used him. Are you blushing? Of course not, what would I be? I'm just having a boner like any other male teenager, okay? It's normal. It's like that fucking JonTron episode. It's like when the werewolf lady comes in, it's like, John, why would you say that about me? And John's like, whatever, it's puberty, it's normal. You must be Reen, Laura, Makis, and Fee. I memorized all of your names. I've seen you on Instagram. How can I see, now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you'd made some really interesting friends. Interesting? In what regard? Yep. God, your sister's hot! You're not teaching any piano classes today, right? Of course she teaches piano. She's so pure. As it so happens, I have the day off. None of the children, her name is Fiona. She's super loving. She plays piano. This is like perfect bait for like, when characters get killed off, you know? It's like Eris in Final Fantasy VII, or like fucking Hinawa in Mother 3, you know? It's like this perfect woman, and then like she just dies off screen. None of the children have come by either. Let me say, like, what's next? All of the children are orphans, and they all see you as like the big sister? So you picked a good time to visit. Oh, I'm taking time off from like directing the choir at church every Sunday. You teach piano here at home? Elliot is in the wind orchestra at the academy too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Almost. My dad's not really the musical type. He's more of the drinker type. Hee. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while. I want to go see Slayer. But he's so busy with work that he rarely has a chance to come home and see us. What does your dad do? Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Yeah. I'm asking you, who's your daddy? Have you not told him? Our dad is the Flash. He's a superhero. Now you mention that, I don't recall you ever saying. Is there something secret you can't talk about? Is he a Jaeger too? Nothing like that. He's a male prostitute, okay? He's in the Imperial Army. You mean he's with the bad guys? The Imperial Army, really? Probably no way you'd guess that by looking at me. I don't exactly inherit the physique. Yeah, you look more like your sister than you do your dad. You got a point, but man, the last name Craig in the army sounds really familiar. Oh, now everybody's going to remember and gonna, like, make all the connections. How convenient. Wait. Your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's Armed Forces, also known as fucking Torbjorn in Overwatch? That's our dad, alright. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army. Of course, the big badass, big dick motherfucker in the Imperial Army has like the most pussy son that plays violin. And he's known more widely around the Empire simply as Craig the Red. Super Craig! He's Super Craig. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. Come to think of it, doesn't Instructor Ninthard come from the 4th Armored Division too? It kinda threw me off when I saw Elliot just casually chatting with him a while ago. But now I can see how you'd wind up talking to him outside of class. Oh, you saw that? Really? That's what it was? Like, that conversation was literally just to, like, hint us on this? I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kinda hoping you wouldn't find out.
Elliot.
Doesn't take a psychic to see there's something going on there. No, sorry, I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. Alright. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? We've got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. You're not staying here? Aw, man, now I want to stay with her. We are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. Nonsense, I'll be your bed. Sleep on me. It's been so long since I last saw you. Don't make your fucking big sister cry, you son of a bitch. Just fucking grab like a big pillow, put like a red wig on it, and just put like the word Elliot on it, and just send that off to the hotel. And there we go. Make people think that you stayed there, and just stay here with your hot sister. I guess you finally reached that age where it's not cool to give your sis big hugs anymore. Oh my god. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up. I'll still be watching over you, though. No. Sis, please. His sister seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Reminds me of another sister. Huh, Reen? Like, everybody turns to look at Reen. Doesn't that remind you of somebody, Reen? Like, I wonder what they could be talking about. My anime protagonist personality doesn't allow me to actually realize what they're talking about. Still, that's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in this area, at least not that I know of. Ah, did we just get punked? None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address? But your father just doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you? Sure thing, it's written right here. If Fiona says, oh shit, it's right here! I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild? Oh my god. The very first Trials game that I played was Trials in the Sky. So like, anything that's like any reference to Trials in the Sky 1, 2, and 3, I I get nostalgic, I get happy. Whenever they talk about like bracers and liberal and all that, I get like, ah! The worlds are connected! So yeah, like the old Bracer Guild, I'm already hype. I'm already hype. Bracer hype. Yes! If there's any place that I would like to stay, other than a hotel, it's like an old-ass fucking, like, abandoned Bracer Guild. A guild branch? Are you sure? I mean, like, we're essentially bracers, you know? Like, they're sending us out to, like, help people and shit. Even some of the people that instruct us, some of them are, like, ex-bracers too, right? You'll get more of that in 2? Awesome. I know that in the 3rd game, like, Tita shows up, Agate shows up, and so a bunch of, like, Trials in the Sky dudes end up showing up. An old friend of mine used to work there, though we've been out of touch for a while now. Really? I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Dude, bracers are fucking awesome in this world. Like, bracers are like my fucking superheroes in this game. If I ever, like, aspire to be somebody, I would love to be as brave and noble and awesome as a fucking bracer. That's like, if I was a little kid, you know, that'd be like my Superman. Like, I just love the bracer so much. It was like one of my favorite aspects in the game. I really love it when they make direct references. Yeah, yeah. And I think even, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but that other, like, the blonde guy from Charles in the Sky, Olivier, he shows up sometimes, right? I think he probably shows up in the third game. It's one of the reasons I love the series. Yeah, I mean, I love how they're all connected, and I'm sure, like, in fucking, like, Crossbell and shit, they also make a bunch of references. I've only played Sky and Cold Steel. I only have the knowledge of those two, but I'm sure, like, all of the other ones have, like, their own connections. I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. We should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot? I think so. Should be just down the road from here. Aw, I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer. If you have things to do, I'll just sit here alone. I don't want to leave Fiona alone. She's such a pure-hearted person. Hasio is saying, have you finished Sky second chapter? No. I am, like, in the final city. I'm in Gransel. In the last city of Sky 1. I'm pretty close to finishing it. Like, I just finished, like, the first part of the tournament. I think I'm, like, in the first or second part of the tournament. Where, like, I'm teaming up with the big dude to, like, do stuff. I can't remember. It's been a long while. I'm actually thinking of just finishing the game on stream. It will be a little strange that I'm, like, starting, you know, like, Sky streams, like, at the end. But I really don't want to play through the whole thing again. Like, I want to move on to the other games. So, at the very least, you can get, like, a full playthrough of the second one and the third one. Even though I did play a ton of the third one. But, you know, memory goes away, so might as well be first experience. I was hoping you'd stay a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here alone. It'd make my day if you drop by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you. You haven't learned more about Olivier yet. Nope. I know that there's more to him than meets the eye. He's not just, like, fucking comedy relief and, like, cringy relationship stuff, but, you know. That sounds great. What do you guys think? Dude, anything that involves Fiona is great, wonderful. Don't know if I should mention this yet. If it wouldn't be any trouble, I'm not going to turn down home cooking. I'm in. Teehee, that's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. You'll find out in this game. Okay, we're gonna know more about Olivier in this game. That's fine. Okay, so just don't spoil me. Yeah, that's more than enough. Saying like, hey, shit's gonna go down with this character. That's it. Make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. Seems we have more than just a festival to look around now. Fiona, can you, like, give me head pats? I give head pats a lot, but I wonder, like, even I need some head pats sometimes. Maybe even a hug. Maybe a blowjob, you know? Maybe two. You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild. Okay. I'm sorry, am I coming in a little too strong? I'm sorry. This looks exactly like the fucking dorm. Except that the stairs are now here. Can you go into a bed and rest? Whose room is this? Nothing worth seeing in here, let's get going. Oh, is this your room, Elliot? Where you got your fucking pornography hiding? Where are the nude pictures of your sister? Well, yeah, but, man, it's a huge mess in there. I'd really rather you didn't see it, ha ha ha. No one gets that flustered over a mess, suspicious. I can't believe that Elliot, of all people, would have indecent material lying about. Body pillows of Reen. Of course not, I'd just rather you didn't go inside, that's all. Haha, alright, if you insist. Squirt. Alright, squirt. Oh no, but we can go into your fucking sister's room just fine. No hesitation. Her diary? Piano? Her, you know, her diploma for best sister in the world? A mug that says #1 sister? Coffee mug? My dad's room. He's rarely ever home, though, so the room's almost always locked. I guess you don't get much time to come home when you're in a position like this. That's what they all say. Oh, Fiona, you really look like Fiona from Shrek. You got, like, the green clothes and the red hair, the redhead. I still can't believe that Elliot's come back home so quickly. Oh, Idios, thank you for answering my prayers. I think you might be overreacting a little. Either way, I'm so pleased to have you all here. I'll be sure to make something extra delicious for dinner tonight, so make sure you're all back in time, Heart. Wouldn't miss it for the world. If you could just, like, touch me, like, not even, like, just touch me. Just have, like, our skin meet. That's all that I want. We have 10 minutes left. before we call the stream. I kinda don't want to end it, but I got school tomorrow, and then after that I gotta drive like 3 hours. I gotta drive 3 hours to go, back to the hometown and celebrate my dad's birthday, because his birthday is on the 28th. So, we're gonna have a big old party, and I gotta be there, starting tomorrow. So yeah, just a reminder for all of you, there will not be a stream, Friday and Saturday. I'll be coming back early on Sunday. So Sunday night, we will continue with Cold Steel. We're gonna keep going. Also Monday, we'll just continue going. And then the weekend after that, I'm also gonna be doing something else. So, you know, the no stream on Friday and Saturday will also apply to this coming week as well. I'll remind you guys later. Milton, didn't realize you were back. Man, here I was thinking you'd come back looking like some burly super soldier, but I guess a pussy's always a pussy. I can't go around spreading rumors because everyone will know that they ain't true. Good to see you haven't changed much either, you little son of a bitch, Milton. Are you doing well? Well enough. I was kinda down when you first left since you were the target of a lot of my material for roasting people. Then I realized that there's plenty of other stuff to gossip about anyway. Like how hot your sister is. I really do think you'd be better off not making up rumors to spread. I resent that remark. I didn't make them up, I just dramatized them a bit. You know? Game journalist style. Rumors don't spread at all without a little bit of truth. The guild's on the opposite side of the street from my house. Let's make our way there then. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Bracer Guild. That's the place to be. Strauss. Why does Dad always have to be so demanding when it comes to this stuff? Events like this are the only time you'll ever see him this excited. That'll be the only time you get to see his dick hard. Old man Sorro. Well, if it isn't Elliot, what are you doing back here so soon? I'm not Elliot, my name is Reen, sir. Well, Elliot, good to see you here. Hey there, Sorro. Mind if I ask what are you doing here? Do you even need to ask? I'm figuring out this year's decorations, of course. You're starting already? We can't just decide on important matters like this willy-nilly. This sort of thing requires the utmost preparation and thought. T-H-O-T. Thought. There we go. This is the Bracer Guild? Are we gonna find Sherazard in here? We're gonna open the door and it's gonna be like fucking Elliot and Joshua just making out. It's gonna be like, I thought this place was abandoned. Run away! And there you go, that's your cameo. This is definitely the place written on the memo. I didn't think we'd end up staying in an old guild branch. I'm guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. Wait, there's 2 guild branches? Back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdallr, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago though, so not many pay much attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, Legram. Really? That's more the exception than the rule these days. The buildings look surprisingly new considering they've been gone for over a year. Oh, that's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they all ended up being shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think that it was set by tourists. But cheers. That's an unsettling thought. People think that it was an inside job. It's just a rumor though, there's no proof for anything, just conspiracy theorists and tinfoil hats. Must have been that operation. What operation? Nothing. Totally not something that I'm going to reveal until much later. Anyway, let's head in, shall we? My father gave us a key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Shall we open it up? Use the key. Let's get in there. Yeah, I got the emblem and everything. Change that music. Oh yeah, this is a Bracer Guild, alright. It's awesome. Like, it looks exactly like how it did in the Trials in the Sky game. It's just like, it looks 3D, you know? It just evolved. I love it. I actually expected it to be way less tidy inside. There's some kind of notice posted up on some of the walls and bulletin boards. I mean, that's like requests, right? It seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently, it's currently owned by the local government. That explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Which part are we staying in, then? I'm assuming the girls and the boys are going to be separated? There's nothing but a reception counter down here, so I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we got in store for today. Yes, drop off all our stuff that we don't have. Sure feels like home. He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little too far? This isn't a hotel. I'm not gonna complain. Your dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. Alright, now that we've got our lodging sorted out, time to take a look at today's tasku. Field study day 1, assign tasks. Oh my god, there's 3 of them that are required. And then, the 4th one is... Okay, let's take a look at the optional one first. Amber Amour. Old Man Hemming. One of my cafe's most popular records have been shattered! Oh no. The Beatles! Please, please me. On vinyl. If possible, I'd like to get another record of the same song, but I need help. Visit me at the Country Cafe. Etoile on Alto Street for further information. Reen, why are you doing that voice? Oh, sorry. Like, why are you talking like that? Sorry. Underground Passage Monster, of course. Every single one of these has to have, like, some monster we gotta fuck up. Owner Noble. My name is Noble. I run the Der Himmel Hotel, which unfortunately currently has a monster lurking beneath it. If you can get rid of it, please see me at my hotel in the Garnier district. From Noble. Hats off. From Jasmine. A customer who visited my gelato stall yesterday accidentally dropped their hat. I'd like to get it back to them, but I'm not sure how. If you have any good ideas, please visit my stall in Dreikel's Plaza. Really? You went through all the effort of, like, talking to us just to give somebody's hat back. I really wish there were people that nice in the world. That were like, you dropped your hat. I'm gonna go to far lengths to be able to get it back, to take it back. Chronicles of the Chronicle. A journalist of the Imperial Chronicle needs assistance with the tourism pieces preparing. For more information, speak to me at reception in our office on Banquier Street, and I will connect you to. From Citron, the robot. That just sounds like a robot's name. Citron, Kitron. The tasks Machias' father selected certainly show the variety one would expect from a city this size. Yeah, we'll need to make sure we know exactly what each task involves before taking it on. Our group's covering the area east of Banquier Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all of these places before noon. Yeah, how's the way to say, might as well be bracers at this point. Yeah, like since the beginning, we've been doing a lot of bracer style shit. These are like the new bracers because all of the real bracers kind of left. Agreed. I want to get an idea where everything is. We can use the orbital trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while we're going through our tasks. You two alright with being our travel guides? Of course, might as well put our knowledge to use. It may be hard to show you around the city this size, but I'll give you a grand a tour as I can. Sis said that she'll fix dinner for us, so let's head back here when it starts getting late. Sis will be out there at home being a woman. Once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Let's get moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Our feet are gonna be like 5 times bigger from all the swelling, for all the walking we're gonna be doing. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not shown up by Group B. Dude, whatever group that Reen is at is always going to be better than the other group. While in Heimdallr, you can travel between the areas of the city relevant to the group's field study. To travel, either walk at the end of an area map or press the square button to select one of the destinations listed. Each area also has a tram stop. Fuck me, dude, this really is a big city. Which you can visit the travel by tram to other areas. At certain points in the chapter, you'll need to ride the tram to reach your destination. Okay, so sometimes a tram is required. Okay, so let's go outside and save our progress, and let's call it for today, because the 2 hours have passed. So it's time for us to leave. Sad to say, because I'm actually having a lot of fun right now, but there's 2 reasons for why I'm stopping. Well, 3 reasons. 1, I made it a personal rule of mine to only stream for 2 hours. That means we get more frequent streams, but they are shorter. The second reason is that my brother's playing Mario Odyssey in the other room and I want to see it. And then the third reason is that we have to go to bed early because we have school tomorrow, and I gotta go and drive 3 hours to go back to the hometown. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop it here, but we will continue on Sunday. No stream on Friday nor Saturday. Sunday night. We're continuing on. I'll be back home by then. So, I'm gonna make the scheduled live stream post so that you guys can see it and like get in there and even talk in the chat while you wait. But there we go. We've been playing the game for 51 hours. Son of a bitch. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of YouTube videos. But anyway, we're kind of continuing on with the flow of things. This is usually how we do it, you know? We do the exam, we do all of the train shit, we get introduced to everything, and this is exactly the point where we usually stop, when we get our missions. And then, I'm pretty sure that the other 2 hours are going to be us actually doing the missions and ending the day, and then when we get the other set of missions, we're gonna stop. That's usually how it is, with these little 2-hour chunks. So, hopefully you guys continue to get into the groove of things. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I wish you all a good night. Thank you very much to Hasio8 for showing up, always being a good sport, giving me tips, commenting on the game. There's also a bunch of other people that showed up. Maybe they're not here now, but they did show up at some point. You got a Deer that showed up. You have Neko-chan. Thank you very much for your support. King of Fantasy showed up, who kind of gave me shit for killing a spider or whatever. Justin Knapp also said hello. All of the typical Senran Kagura fan people didn't show up because this game is not Senran Kagura. You know, Urban Legend, Heavy Joe Elite, Hasio8, you know, all of those people didn't really show up. But, maybe if we play like some other pervy game at some point, maybe we'll get him coming over here. The Super Sonico DLC got delayed until, Halloween, I think. Until next Tuesday. So maybe we'll do a PBS stream where we play a Super Sonico because I definitely wanna play some of that. I showed, yeah, man, you totally showed. I thank you for that. But anyway, I do want to do one final thing before I leave right now. Just one final thing. Let's see, where are my settings for moderators? Messages, subscribers, sponsorships? No, not sponsorships. How about super chat? No, community settings. Yeah, there we go. No, excuse me. I have a lot of blocked users in here. But I have moderators. I have Heavy Joe Elite, Urban Legend, and Pedro Zamboni as a moderator. Hasio8, like, you've been here since the fucking beginning, man. Ever since I started streaming, Cold Steel. Like, you've always been here, you've been on the PBS streams, you've played on co-op, you've been really cool. So, like, I'm gonna give you a little something. There we go, I think that should do it. I turned you into a moderator. Maybe if you, like, refresh the page or something, you're gonna get, like, a little moderator symbol on your name. And then you're gonna have access to stuff. You can, like, post links in the chat and, like, you know, moderate and, like, block people if people get too rowdy or something. It's just, I don't really expect you to use it all that much, but it's just like a sign, a symbol of showing that, you know, you're cool around here, you've shown a lot of support, so here's kind of like your little reward for consistently showing up almost every single fucking time I stream. So, yeah, thank you very much for that. Anyway, now I'm done. If you guys enjoyed this video, or this live stream, or this archive to the live stream, you can go ahead and give this video a like, and you can subscribe, hit the bell icon, so you can know everything that's happening and you'll never miss a single thing. If you want to know my social media shit, go to goodgamehavefun.com, and from there you can see everything from my Twitter to my Facebook to my Instagram to my Patreon, because I actually put Patreon integration onto the website now. So if you go in there, you'll see the Patreon button, and you can actually pledge whatever you want in just one button. You can very easily get there. Again, if you want to watch my YouTube videos, again, like, even if you don't want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can just go to the website, and you can see tabs that have YouTube main channel and then YouTube second channel. And so from the main channel, you can watch my reviews and all the other shit, and then on the second channel, you can watch all of my archives, including this very episode of Cold Steel. Remember, the archives to these Cold Steel episodes are on the second channel, not here. So, subscribe to the second channel. It is GGHF Archives, and you'll be notified of all of the stream archives that I post on there. Remember that the main channel is for, like, more important shit, which isn't to say that Cold Steel is not important. It is important, but, you know, it's more like things that are more edited, things that I am not doing just, like, at a whim, you know, like discussion videos, top 10 lists, reviews, you know, stuff that is a little bit more elaborate, something that has a little bit more of a purpose than just, like, I want to play a game because why not, you know? That's kind of what the second channel is for. That's me just kind of doing whatever the fuck I want, and if it gets, like, 5 views, I don't give a shit, you know? It's on the main channel where I'm like I wanna make something a little bit more self-contained, something a little bit more edited, something a little cooler. So yeah. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.